right. Welcome back, everybody. Aesop Grim here, and this is the continuation of our Liurnia of the Lakes Elden Ring Chronicle. And I did a little bit of research online and found out how to deal with poison. There's actually two major ways. Well, the passive way is to have a whole lot of health. The more health that you have, the more vitality, I guess, the higher your vitality stat, the higher your immunity stat will be. And that's what causes your poison meter, the one that needs to fill up before you're actually poisoned, to get bigger and bigger and bigger. So it takes longer and longer for you to actually become poisoned. That's the passive way. But the two active ways, and both are applicable to this character. One is making a cleansing bolus. That's not really what it's technically called. It's something along those lines. So you can make a potion basically that cures you of poison, but you need the cookbook for it, and I don't have it right now, but I know where to get it. And the second way is through an incantation, and our guy's a paladin type, so it makes sense that he would have this kind of a spell, and we can buy that at the round table. So let's make a quick trip to start this episode out. We're going to get both of those. So we'll travel to the Table of Lost Grace first. And we'll talk with the cleric. I started to say clerk.
Ah, you appear to be doing well. Very good. Well then, would you like to learn an incantation?
Yes. Okay, we have heal, cure poison. It's going to cost me 1,000, which is right where I'm at. I have 1124. So when we go to buy the cookbook, I'll need to sell some stuff to that guy first. But I'm going to go ahead and buy this. What else does he have? Magic fortification, flame fortification, flame sling, catch flame, assassin's approach, darkness. What's that? Creates area of darkness that conceals caster. Okay. Rejection. Produces a shockwave that pushes away foes. Black flame and black flame blade. Okay. So I want cure poison.
May the golden order shine through you.
Okay. Also, while I'm here, I want to see about, and I know I can't afford it, but I want to see if I have the capability to beef up my summons. I think I already did that once, but I want to see if we can go further.
Greetings. Are you here for spirit tuning?
Okay, it requires grave glovewort, which I have 18 of, and then it requires runes. Okay. Currently, I'm using those skeletal minions. I would like to get enough faith where I can really call one of those heroic-looking knights. But that might have to be for another playthrough, because the guide I'm following actually doesn't require a huge amount of a faith pool. It's more strength-based. But I really like the character that he made. And again, I don't remember his name. I have it saved in my liked videos. It's like Vitavaya or something like that. And it's called The Last Sentinel, I think. The Last Sentinel is the name of the build. But anyway, let's go to the coastal cave right here. And then activate light. Gotta go this way. Also, I went and looked at that guide that I was just referencing for the build that I'm going after. I need to get my strength up to 20. So that's what I'm going to be leveling into over the next few levels. And then I need to probably swap, if I really want to follow it like he's doing it, so I'll at least give it a shot is what I'm saying. We will be primarying... There it is. Okay. I was like, oh my God, I didn't sell it, did I? The golden halberd. The reason I'm not getting the ability of the golden halberd is because even two-handing it, I don't have enough strength to adequately use it. That's why it's got that red X on it.
You again. I don't want any trouble.
All right, so we're gonna need Armorer's Cookbook number 2, and it's gonna cost me 600 runes. A record of crafting techniques left by an armorer who served the great General Radon. Contains knowledge of dealing with rot, the application of fire in particular. Acquire the knowledge to craft the following: Firebone Arrow, Fletched Firebone Arrow, Firebone Bolt, and Neutralizing Boluses. That's the one that I was thinking of. All right, so let's back out of that and go to sell. And I think I recently sold... Here, we can sell that for 10 runes. Lol. Rickety shield, for 100. I think I would rather...
Well, be on your way then.
Go kill some stuff to get the remaining runes needed. It doesn't take long to get 600 runes. Glass shard. Alright, I'm up to 438 runes. That got me to 442. Let's go ahead and call these guys up, because every little bit helps. Oh, wow. Wow, what healed him? He has health potions. Ow. And And that put me up to 776, so we're good to go. And you can see that summoning my skeletal militiamen cost me about half my faith. So that's one of the neat things about this game, is that you have a kind of a plethora of ways that you can build characters, even within the same genre or the same archetype. But I really liked the concept that this guy presented in his last Sentinel, and I think it kind of fits with the backstory that I've tried to work up, kind of a little skeleton outline of a backstory that I have for this dude. So I'm going to run with that. It's a lot more strength focused than faith.
I don't want any trouble.
All right, we will purchase this. And now,
Well, be on.
how do I actually make the potion? Item crafting. Okay, I can make one thing of neutralizing. Oh no, I can make, it looks like I can make 9. Great dragonfly heads are my limiting factor here. Okay, so I've got 9 of those now. And that will cleanse poison from me. Other than that, I actually have to change this. Okay, I'm having to sort of learn. How do I do that? Let's see. It's in the start menu. And then I don't think it's equipment. Status. Memory slots. I need to change my memory slot. Oh, it's going to be at a... okay, let's fast travel. Up to... this is where we were, the Academy Gate Town. So I might be able to do that cave that I put off until later. I don't want to start out. We'll get to it. I'm not going to do it immediately. But right here, I want to go to this site of grace and memorize spell and swap out Assassin's Approach for Cure Poison. It costs only 7 faith points. Okay, that's good. It's the cheapest thing I have in my inventory. Nice. So that in combination with potions should be enough to get me through, as long as I try and conserve my faith points to dedicate to cleansing. That's cool. I love whenever I feel like I've reached a new echelon of learning in a game, and I'm not sure how it works for you guys, but whenever I learn stuff from other players on YouTube, that's one way of, and I know it at a certain level, but until I've done it over and over again, it's not necessarily anchored in. But whenever I have to just go dig around and I have to kind of do it the long way and figure it out for myself, but I know kind of how to do that. I know where to look and where to go to find that information, then I know it at a deeper level. That's not anything that I'll be fuzzy about in the future. So I'm real happy to have reached that point. I'm a little leery of this lobster. That's why. Okay, see, there's a great dragon, a dragonfly. So we would go farm those. I wonder what it is that's causing people to get sniped by these lobsters. Maybe there's something that we progress towards that makes us kind of an enemy of the land here. And that's when the lobsters turn hostile towards us. This area that I'm going to, last episode, I came across a map that showed where we might be able to get a glintstone key. And it was a crude map, but it looks like it might be this spot right here. Just kind of watching to my left and right flanks. I see a patrol out that way. There they are. Okay, we've got fauna, flora. Fauna, I think, is animals. All right, so my key, then I would cast that to cure poison. I don't want to waste the faith points, but that's how I would do it. So it seems like poison might be kind of a central theme of this zone. Oh. Uh-oh. Be patient. All right, so this was the little island in the middle of the water that I'm suspecting we need to explore for a glintstone. You can see there's ruins here. There's a church bell up there. So these are the kinds of sites that sometimes have little things to loot. What is this growth? Blood rose. Oh. Okay. Oh! Okay, bleeding. Oh, I hit the wrong button there. That's a river of blood. Oh. He tagged me. He hit me with more blood loss? Oh. Well, bummer. Well, I only lost 571 runes. But this is the kind of guy you don't want to take hardly any hits from. I'll have to kind of find out his moveset. I don't care about the runes. Not important. Nomadic Warriors Cookbook number 12. Ow. Got him. Man, look at how high my bleed was. That dude stacked bleed on me so fast, man. That's what made him real difficult. Do I pick up bleeding? Oh yeah. Snapola. Okay, well I guess I should go get my runes, the 571 that I lost. Oh. Okay, we gotta deal with these guys first. Ouch. Come on, man. What is going on? Like, miss after miss after miss. Ridiculous. Alright. Man, I was just kind of out of range. I didn't, that was a case of me not knowing my weapon, not having a good feel for my weapon, which, that's rustiness, because I was starting to really get a hold of that at the end of last Chronicle. Okay, so I'm still exploring this place to see if there's a glintstone key. I've not come across. I found a cookbook. Oh. Oh, snap. Fancy seeing you here.
Ah, there you are. You claimed a great rune and had your audience with the two fingers at the round table hole. What was your impression?
Well, going with my backstory, I'll go with this.
You don't say. Well, what a relief that must be.
He sounds
You may go
disappointed.
then. My work here is done. May the wisdom of the two fingers guide you.
Okay.
Oh? Is something wrong?
No, I think I'll stick with this. I'll play a future character where I take another route.
You don't say. You may go. May the wisdom.
Okay, so looks like we're done with him. Well, my conclusion is that this does not seem to be the area on the map that I was hoping it was. was just kind of looking to see if there was anything that could be activated or something like that. I do kind of feel like I'm hearing a little bit of a magic tone in the background in some places. The only other thing I could think of is that there's a cave entrance down on the side here, so that what we're looking for is actually underground. That can be figured out by simply running a perimeter check, I think. Around this whole thing. How many hits does it take? 3, evidently. Well, aren't you lucky? He would have only given me... He would have restored my health potions. So, no big loss. That guy's name is Varric, I think. Maybe Vera. Okay, and I think that's the full 360. This dude right here, I think, is something more than... Might get a Ash of War from him. Blood Flame Blade. Okay. I think this was the island that I was looking at. Let's get up here to someplace safe and then find the next place on the map I want to check out. Okay, so if it's not this, perhaps this, or maybe this. This looks interesting. There's a telescope here. Site of Grace. We're an early day, so no need to push time forward. Okay, well, my map marker's off in the distance. But this looks like something I want to get a closer look at. There is a lobster there. There's two of them, actually. Oh, wow, there's a third. There's 3 lobsters over here. Can't quite tell if there's anything worth looking at up there. Or even if there's any steps. That lead up to the statue. Okay, there's the steps. Wow, lobster right in front of it, so I think there's any way to get in there without bothering them. There is something that can be acquired. Oh man, I have the assassin's footsteps, but I swapped it out. I'm gonna try and hold off on this. I'll make a mental note, but my concern is that once you enter into combat with the lobsters, they remember it, and now they're your enemy for the rest of the time that you're in here. And so I can explore, I can maybe try to wait as long as possible to explore that. Oh, I bet that's the glintstone key, though, that they're talking about. I bet that's it. Shoot, man. And the thing with this game that I think is it was such a good idea, I guess it's probably par for the course with a Souls game. You don't get any takebacks on this. You can't load up an old save. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try and be clever about this. Let's go to here. And access those memory slots. Let's see. Swap out urgent heal for right now for assassin's approach. Silences footsteps, reduces fall damage and sound. Okay. I wonder how long it lasts. Smithing stone. Well, alrighty then. Alright, well, we got that. I guess we'll continue on. That was disappointing. I thought for sure that was going to be it. Oh, wow. Oh! Okay, that's a problem. Oh! Magic. Something about these guys makes me think of jelly beans. I don't know why. The shape of their head or the general kind of muddiness of them. Are you a dragonfly? Okay. Health. So we gotta check this place out. Trina's lily. I think I saw another flower over here that was worth something. That must have been it. I guess that was it. Dexterity not crystal tier. What is that? Crimson, green. Temporarily boosts dexterity and mixed physic. Faith not, dexterity not. Okay. But once again, not really what I'm looking for. And I'll do the same thing here. Explore the top and then run a 360 around the perimeter to see if there's like a cave entrance or something. In the last Chronicle set, my Skyrim videos were getting a lot more views than my Elden Ring, which I thought was like a real testament to the longevity and the fan base of Skyrim. But early on in these two Chronicles, Elden Ring is doing a little bit better. I actually got a downvote on my conclusion video for my last Skyrim Chronicle. The one that was in preparation for my blind playthrough of Dawnguard, because I've never played. I've owned Dawnguard since it dropped, and I've never played a single solitary moment of it. So this is my first time doing that content. Okay, I didn't see anything. But I got a downvote on my conclusion video. It's like, wow, you know, normally people just don't do anything. For you to get a downvote, they have to have been pissed about something. Sorry, Kai. Yeah, I don't know what I did to make you mad, but I apologize for complicating your day, evidently. Here, let's go check this area out, and then I want to check out that telescope, and I need to look at these areas, I guess. I don't know. It might be out here. Academy Gate Town. I don't think it was in here. It seemed to be indicating it was out in the water. It was an island. I really thought it would have been this. I was surprised to have not found it there. All right. I think this is the area. Oh, something important might be here because there's an Erd tree there. I don't know what to call those. It's not the Erd tree. It's like I think they're called mini Erd trees. I don't want to aggro that thing. They're a pain in the neck to fight. Alright, let's get the Site of Grace first. Oh, the Erd tree's over there. I guess that is the Erd tree. Check that out. There'll be a ghost that'll walk us to some treasure. Maybe that treasure will be the glintstone key that I'm looking for. Oh, hey, guy. Long time no see.
Oh, well. It's been a long while. It's me, Patches the Untethered.
Yeah.
I'm still in business, if you can believe it. Now I'm my only supplier, so I haven't got much. But everything here is top-notch. Patches Emporium, now open in Rhea Lucaria.
It's a good name for the zone you're in. Emporium, it sounds right. Speaking of...
By the way, have you met that girl, Rhea? She's a strange one, but I believe she was in need of help. Not that it's any of my business, but if she rings your bell, why not lend her an ear?
Raya must be the blind girl that we give the Jibari grapes to, or whatever the word is.
You're making your way to the Erd tree, no?
Trying to.
I heard something that might help. A special means of reaching your destination.
Sounds mysterious.
The clunky contraptions are whirlwinds of sickles and spiked wheels. But long ago, they were endowed with a spell of transposition. And get this, a surviving virgin sits at the bottom of the big water wheel in the Academy of Rhea Lucaria. Its transpositional powers fully intact. So right, if you get caught in it on purpose, it'll chuck you out straight at the base of the Erd tree. Or so I'm told.
Well, that sounds tempting, and I have to wonder if this is another trick, Patches.
Oh yeah, great story, isn't it? I'll tell you as many times as you like. There's a surviving Iron Virgin at the bottom of the big water wheel, and I heard...
Okay, so what do you have? Fan daggers. Margit Shackle briefly binds Margit once imprisoned to Earth. Switch display. A record of crafting techniques left by a man who unable to become a finger maiden. Oh, men can become finger maidens? That's weird. That would make it not a maiden. Instead became a missionary and went forth to spread holy teachings. What's the opposite of a maiden? It would be some version of a young man, right? Anywho. Acquire the knowledge to craft the following: script stone, grace mimic, and gold pickled fowl foot. Four-toed foot of a fowl pickled in a golden medicinal solution. Boost the amount of runes obtained from defeating enemies for a certain duration. Since old times, the needy would scrape the meat clean, even from a fowl's claw. Okay, I'll buy it. Light for its size and easy to handle. All right.
Cheers for that.
All right, well, that was a good find. Where should I go to next? I need another map fragment to fill out this area. All right, so this is where there's a road here. Oh, that's right. I wanted to go check out this telescope. And I want to take that marker off. But before going to the telescope, because there's not a map marker for it, and I can see it from here, I want to go to... Well, where is it? That guy right there. Before I lose sight of it. Right, there you are. Glintstone Firefly. How do I interact with this thing? I thought all you had to do was get near it. Alright, well, I don't know what to do about that right now. So we'll head off to marker number 2 and check out that telescope. Maybe it'll be pointed at something important. Okay, here we are. Here's the telescope, I think. Yeah. Bird's eye telescopes found in various areas to get a bird's eye view of the terrain in the direction the telescope is facing. That's the academy, and there's the academy gate. That might be worth checking out. I think that is where the lobsters were that we got the smithing stone. That steeple in the background might be where we fought that blood dude. That looks interesting. Should check it out. All right, but before doing so...
Hello?
Whoa.
Hello?
Yeah.
Please. Over here. Hello. It's rather chilly here, isn't it? My mistress sent me off on an errand, but I was accosted by a ruffian. And now I'm in a bind. Could I ask you lend a hand? Perhaps. That thug made off with a precious necklace. I need someone to retrieve it. Only, he too is tarnished.
Sounds like
If
someone
you've
we know.
any qualms confronting your own, I shall find another. Oh, thank you dearly. What a blessing that we've met like this. The thug should be resting at an abandoned home down the way. Please, I must have the necklace back.
I wonder if that's Raya.
The thug should be resting at an abandoned lease.
Okay. Well, the abandoned home actually sounds like what I was looking at through the telescope. Nighttime is upon us. It's not really a time I want to be out and about, you know what I mean? This looks like the place. There's a grace site here. Oil Prawn Shack. Hey brother, we need to talk.
What are you looking at? You trying to start something, mate? Ah, that necklace what you're after, is it? Well, show me what it's worth to you, and I'll consider parting ways with it. I'm not in love with it or nothing.
Oh, that's funny.
You're a shrewd one, Chief. First, you hand me the runes. And don't try nothing, neither.
Purchase Raya's necklace, so it was Raya.
All right. Take it. Thing's no damn use to anyone anyway. Your bloody idea, mate. Don't come crying to me later. Oh, piss off. What is it now? Oh, I see. You want some of me prawn? Freshly cooked it is. All right then. It's yours. If you can meet me price. I could be persuaded to sell you some other bits too. If you've got the runes.
About Raya.
Oh. So you met the girl, did you? All right, well, sod the particulars of the matter. But it ain't my fault she's stupid enough to get duped, is it? Anyway, she ain't all right, that one. Lucky she ain't died on the bloody roadside, I reckon.
Boosts physical damage negation for a time. That might be handy. Raya's necklace, I already bought it. Stolen by a blackguard. Alright. actually. We should camp here for the night. I've really thoroughly enjoyed playing both of these games, Skyrim and Elden Ring. And there's a ton of similarities, I think. Well, I don't know if I'd say a ton, but like they're both fantasy RPGs, right? If I was to draw a distinction, at least my feel for Elden Ring right now is that this is a mystery game. You're trying to put all this stuff together to find out the lore about this place. So a lot of exploration, a lot of fog of war involved. You don't really know exactly what's going on. You get little bits of information here and there. Let's look at that necklace, by the way, while we still have it. Maybe there's some kind of lore attached to it. And Skyrim I would describe more as an adventure game right now. And I'm having so much fun bouncing back and forth between these two. It's like whenever I get done playing one episode where I play the game and I record an episode like what I'm doing right now, I have the feeling in my mind like, man, I'm sad to leave, but I need to get an episode done in the other game. But then I climb into that game and the same thing happens again, and it's just made it similar to what we would call a page turner with a novel, where I once read, like, this is the thing that comes to mind for me whenever I think of page turner. I read, this isn't going to be everybody's cup of tea, but try to get the concept, right? I read the Left Behind series, and I had a blast reading it because the writing style was such that there would be multiple storylines going on, and when you would finish one chapter, it would leave you on a cliffhanger, so that you were like, oh man, I wanted to know what was going to happen there. But then the next chapter begins filling in the information of the cliffhanger from that storyline that you were left on previously. And so I kind of feel like the Hunger Games books were written sort of similarly. So that's another example. But the Left Behind series was like, it was really clear in that one, because you had totally separate plot lines going on and groups of people in different areas and stuff like that. All right, Raya, you look really weird and stiff. Like you might be a dead girl with a demon inside her. That's what Raya looks like to me. You know, she doesn't stand quite right. She doesn't look quite right.
The thug should be resting at an abandoned home down the way. Please, I must have the necklace back.
Give Raya's necklace.
Oh, yes. That is my missing necklace. Thank you kindly. I am in your debt. Did I forget to announce myself?
Yes.
I am Raya, in the service of Lady Tanith of the Volcano Manor.
Okay.
I seek stalwart Tarnished, who might join our house. You are very brave yourself. Not only a steady hand, but a steady heart. Merciless, even to your own kind. Such strength is precisely what my mistress seeks. Please, take this.
Volcano Manor invitation. Okay.
Brave Tarnished. Seek the Altus Plateau, the realm of the Erd Tree. Most Tarnished are doomed to wander the outskirts of the lands between, peering wistfully at the towering Erd tree. But you are no ordinary tarnished. And once that is proven, the Volcano Manor will fully extend its invitation to fight amongst a family of champions. Oh, and one more thing, only for you. This land of Liurnia is connected to the Altus Plateau by the Grand Lift of Dectus, beyond the high road. But the lift has been defunct for an age, meaning there's no simple means of passage. Instead, you must seek the old ruins in the cliff. At the base of the valley, near the Grand Lift, there's an old tunnel. It was excavated from both ends, linking Liurnia to the Altus Plateau. I have faith in you. A champion through and through. I do hope that we can meet again.
Okay, tunnel at the base of the cliffs.
Seek the old ruins in the cliff. At the base of the valley, near the Grand Lift, there's an old tunnel. It was excavated from both ends. I have faith in. I do hope.
Well, that was a pretty satisfying way to have the episode end on. That was some good information. Let's go ahead and make our way back up to the farmhouse. Well, the house. And, I want to see if I can actually go inside that house. I forgot to actually scope out the house itself. And then we'll save it there. We are looking for a glintstone key. And we've been given an invitation to join the House of the Volcano or some such thing. Okay, there was no entrance. Alright, let's, well, it is saved. Here, I'll show you guys how long we've been playing. Overall. I like that it tracks this for our character. We're level 55. I've been playing this thing for 48 and a half hours. And I feel like I'm at the tip of the iceberg of this game. This is redonkulous. Alright, guys. Again, I'm Aesop Grimm. Thank you for coming by the channel. I hope you like what you saw. I hope all is well in your neck of the woods, and I will see you in the next episode where this story continues.